Well, it is another toy night for a bunch of toy fanatics. And hey, if you guys didn't pay attention, I'm Chet Maddox, your lovely, gorgeous host. Again, we want to remind you that your subscriptions are free. And the more you subscribe, the sexier you get. And I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Storm. Welcome to another toy night.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Again,
what up?
Good toy evening to you, brother.
Good toy evening. So, great show for everyone. Stick around. It's going to be fantastic. We have special guests, the Junk Cartel from Whatnot. Super fucking excited to talk to them. Great people. We have a lot of stuff going on. We got some. We're finally finishing up the collection from the last week where we couldn't do it because USPS sucks. So stick around, and we'll see you when we get back with some sexy special guests. I still think we underpaid for it, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, this is going to be an exciting show. We don't want to waste any freaking time. Is there anything you want to say before we bring up the wild, crazy guests?
The dancing robot gets me every time, man.
That's it's like the it's like the forgive my background. I'm rearranging. I have a Whatnot problem, so I have to clear everything up. So, happy to bring them up. I bought something off of them. It was fun, and then I loved the stream, loved it. Reached out to Mike from the Junk Cartel, and was like, "Hey, it'd be rad having your face on camera and talking to you about Whatnot." And so we're excited they're going to join us, and we're going to be talking toys. But then the majority of the show is going to be centered around the Junk Cartel. But I'm doing too much talking. That's what I'm being told. So, Mike and Amber from the Junk Cartel, welcome to the show.
What's up, guys?
How are you doing tonight?
Doing great. Thanks for having us, Alex and Chet.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy Wednesday.
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday. So, man, I am excited.
Yeah.
We obviously have some quick news we have to get to. Feel free to jump in on it, and then we're gonna jump in heavily onto the Junk Cartel. And if anyone wasn't sure about who they are, there you go. That's
there you
go. You can see that in all its glory if you're on their Whatnot store. That is what the logo looks like, just blown
Those
up.
are the bricks. Chet, when you got your package, did you get it wasn't a brick, was it? You got a package.
I did not get a brick. I got the Motley Drew CPK card.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you pop that thing up.
I'm gonna
really
win. Nice too. Really nice.
So when you guys buy a bunch from me, actually it'll look like a little brick.
Oh, okay.
In the mail.
Okay.
Wow.
Like a brick of white powder, or like okay. Got it.
I'm from Southern California. I've seen those other bricks.
Yeah,
that one's a legal brick. I'll take that.
Oh yeah,
those are different types of
them
bricks.
to the post office. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's probably a little uncomfortable.
A little suspicious.
They love us down there though, so we they know there ain't nothing bad in them. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so let's jump into it. Again, I know we talked before the show. Like if you have no input, if you have any input, that's totally fine. We just want to get through it, but we also want to get you on stage so you can talk because again, this show is definitely gonna revolve around the Junk Cartel. So,
absolutely.
Mr. Storm, why don't you hit us?
Yeah, well, of course, a couple of key things. Thank you for everybody's tuning in. Please like, subscribe. Also tonight, any questions that you want to know, feel free to throw those in the comments.
For sure.
Good or bad, we'll take whatever.
Good, bad, the ugly.
But this week, got a special notice together because the guys over at Hasbro has been hitting people, and they've been hitting the wallets hard. And they just out of the blue, they sent me an email saying, "Hey, that classified GI Joe classified Vamp Jeep with clutch is coming." I was expecting that about 1 week to about 6 weeks from now, but it's already popping up. So that's hitting us. And if anybody in the chats ordered that, put that up. Let us know if you guys are ordering that. But now, Chet, you've seen the Vamp, right? And you know my session with GI Joe, anyways, right?
I have seen the Vamp, yeah.
So now let me ask you something. Was that something that's piquing your curiosity as well? Or you're like, no, man, I'm not,
What do you mean?
Like piquing your curiosity to purchase it.
Do you want the Jeep with the clutch?
Yes. Okay, you know what? I get it. I understand the question. I don't know. I'm a little indifferent about vehicles. Unless
seriously, you're indifferent about vehicles. Over the last several weeks, I've seen you buy every vehicle known to man. Yeah, you saw now I've been different about a vehicle. Come on,
that's been whatnot a little much.
Whatnot, like regular store. He's made me drive to Temecula and purchase something from a store.
That's cool.
So he's been taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I might buy this. I'm not.
I figured
that's pretty sick. Cool.
It's got your name on it, brother.
Let's not lie.
Our homie GPK Vinny loves some Joes.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, yeah, definitely.
Hey,
Joe fan.
Did GI Joe? Didn't they do like a crossover with GPK?
So I have one. Yeah, it's there's a signed. It's like I think it was a Comic-Con release or something like that. But they do we've got the Trash Formers that Mark Pingatore did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember those.
They touch there's nothing that they haven't really collabed with.
Here's do you have any Mad Balls GPK crossovers? Because they did that,
bro. And I have 10
there you go.
sealed packs for Saturday.
I know what Chet's doing Saturday.
Come and see me.
Oh, I'm gonna be there because I cannot. So I don't know if you could see it in the background. It's up here somewhere. I don't know. I'll zoom in on it.
Balls.
So I have 2 unopened 1986 Mad Balls.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I've been trying to find the Mad Balls GPK crossover stuff, and that just doesn't pop up. So I'm gonna be on your channel. I'm gonna be on your channel.
It's a new product. I got 10 packs coming. They'll be here. Well, we'll be selling them Saturday. So come check us out for sure.
You know what? Let's not even wait till Saturday. Just take his money now.
Just
go ahead.
Just put that up there. I'll pre-bid on it. No one will outbid me.
You know it's gonna happen. Don't tease him.
Chet's just trying to swipe.
Dude, you don't understand my auction style. If I want it, there's a high probability no one's put as much in as I put in. I'll tell you this: I got a My Pet Monster and I put $1,000 in, and I won.
I know he did.
No, because I wanted. Yeah, I wanted it. I wanted it.
Know what this other thing is? I got something I'll show you on Saturday too. You probably know what it is.
Okay. All right. Well, that's just because you're trying to get my money.
Yeah. Well, hey man, when you hear it, you gotta do it.
It's not too hard, Mike. It's not too hard.
It's not too hard.
He's literally giving it away to you.
Yeah. To answer your question, Mr. Storm, I do think the Vamp is really. I think it's very good. I think it's a good. I think it's a good figure. I don't have a large GI Joe collection, and I do tend to love the Kenner GI. I like the old school GI Joe a lot better. When we do the unbox section, kind of at the end of the show, I do have something to show you, and then I have something else to show you that I've been telling you you're not going to believe I got.
I distinctly remember seeing that text came in. He was like, "Man, it's going to cost me a ton to ship it to you," and I immediately had fear in my soul because I was like, "My God, please!"
He thought I got him the USS Flag.
Yeah, I just thought to myself, please tell me you didn't spend that astronomical amount of money for something like that.
We don't know.
I know.
So in other news on toys, I'll see if let me pull this up really quick. We have what is known to everybody as Walmart Collector Con, which translates to just go in the fucking store and buy it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because it's always there. There's some cool stuff.
I'll tell you, Hasbro and I know, Walmart and Target have this terrible problem, especially because I know Target does their geek out kind of like summer kind of event, and it's always either everything's all sold out or there's always problems. Walmart is either the shipping, or by the time you order this, it's already in the store and you're waiting 3 weeks for it. So, I understand exclusivity, but I don't know why they can't get that wrong.
Do they limit buying at Walmart, at those bigger chain stores? Like if you're a collector or a reseller, you go in there and do they limit? Do you ever?
They started now. They started now.
They started limiting now. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Because it used to be somebody would go in the store and then it'd be completely sold out.
Yeah.
And then they would go over to that. They go to that dreaded place called eBay and then jack up the prices. It's not like the whatnot prices where it's like reasonably it's good. You're not trying to gouge fans. You get on eBay gouging everybody. So
behind the cloak.
I noticed that even with like GPK and like Target. They if you're purchasing online, it's like you can buy 3 boxes at a time or whatever.
Yeah, and they'll just a lot of times it's like this is supposed to be for fans and people that enjoy it, and they take the fun out when something like that's done.
Yeah, don't limit my buying power.
Oh, there you go.
Please. Hey, GPK fam, Crystal Lord, what's up? Crystal has been a part of my Whatnot show for almost a year and a half. She right from the very beginning. Much love, Crystal.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming by.
All right.
All you guys.
Fans are popping in. That's a good thing.
That's good.
Yeah, buddy.
So I mean, I'll be honest. I don't. You can obviously pre-order all these. There's some cool stuff on here, like this the original Ninja Turtle series. I'll probably try to buy that.
Yeah, I don't know.
You could buy your buddy Rod Van Dam.
Rod Van Dam.
Oh,
exactly.
Do you think he would just give it to you though? Or
No,
do you have to
he
actually
would
buy
not.
it?
No, he would not.
He can't just give you something.
He may give it to Shadow, but he's definitely not giving it to me. That last Ronin right there too. I know this got your name on it, Chet.
Oh yeah, this one. I still have a bunch I haven't opened.
Yeah, that's again. They've already.
Cool.
Like I said, you can just put your credit card in now, man. Don't.
I already did, dude. I'm already logged. Dude, you don't understand.
Have you pre-ordered all your stuff for my show on Saturday yet, or what, Chet? What's going on?
I'm telling you.
I can't. I don't want to reveal that. You got your whole like GPK family watching me right now, and they're gonna be like, this guy.
Don't let him infiltrate, guys. Don't let him infiltrate.
Mike and Amber already has his credit card information. Already doing a transaction as we speak.
Stevie T said, "Take my money."
Dude, all the Whatnot fam that's in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Much love, guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming by.
I will say this about this. I do have a complaint about this. So
okay.
The Last Ronin is probably one of my favorite books. So it was released after Eastman and Laird got back together to write a series, and they fucking blew it out of the water with The Last Ronin. But they were doing other stuff in the background as well. But I don't understand this Casey Jones figure. I'll get it, but like, who's gonna use this like extra head? That's the ugliest fucking thing I've seen in my entire life.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on there?
Like, who's gonna use that head?
Sorry for coming up close. I can't see.
I know.
You're good. You're good. No, you're fine. But I don't know. I don't know who's gonna do that. But
well, I just think that Nick is just pricing it up. More hands, more things, more situation, more pricing. That's all.
They're probably like, shit. We need like an extra head.
How about you trim some of the fat and trim the price?
Yeah, there it is.
Nice. That'd be nice for changing that gouge, everybody.
All right.
Anything on the Walmart thing you're waiting on? You
know
want
what?
to pull it back up?
Even though, like, again, I'm a big G.I. Joe fan. I love G.I. I don't like the sub teams. And I know I've seen the Ram Cycle done 2 times before, so it's just a repaint. I don't know if Hasbro's getting my money on that, man.
Okay,
so I don't know. And then of course, I know we've been talking about more Motu stuff. So maybe it's something, because I know, we've been getting that kind of hate from the Motu fans, like you guys never talk about this stuff. So
what do you guys spend? Like, what do you guys spend on your typical? Because I'm not toys, so
okay.
Everything I kind of dabble in is old.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's hard. I don't really go to the stores like you guys do and buy. I mean, I do that with the my son and stuff. But
obviously,
what do you guys pay for a fig, like a carded fig, like those ones we're talking? What are those? What are they hitting for?
It used to be about like $20 kind of reasonable. Now they're jumping up to like almost 30 to like almost 45, 50. So it all depends. It's like every now and then, if it's a repaint, I'm not paying the money to something I've already purchased, and it just
that's crazy.
It saves the company.
Heavy.
Yeah, it just makes any sense. So
yeah,
I think, and especially now, I know McFarland's prices have been jumping up. Hasbro's
I got some of their stuff. Yep.
Yeah, it's just the prices just keep skyrocketing, and it's like
when does it stop?
Well, toys are supposed to be, even though we're adults, it's the excitement for kids going in the store. There's no way you're buying your kids $40 figures.
You know what I was gonna say too? I think so. If you follow collectible trends, it's about age groups. So I think that they know that us in our 40s, 50s, and 30s, we grew up on that stuff. We also now we have a little bit of pocket change, a little bit extra, because we're at a point in our career where we have a little gains.
Exactly.
Yep. And I think they're playing on that. Honestly, I think that's why the garbage pail has made such a resurgent as well. Like, it's because it's us. I mean, you follow the generations. Like in 20 years, SpongeBob is going to be
he's
collectible. So start buying it now, or what have you. You follow those trends, and you can. It's weird that you see those GI Joes and those toys go. It's crazy. No kids. That's nuts.
Here's the difference, Mike. When it was at that age, we didn't buy a set of cards thinking 30 years from the day it's going to be worth something.
Right? No.
The whole mindset has kind of changed, where now you're purchasing something for something down the road,
knowing you're going to collect it. Correct.
But the worst part is you've eliminated the joy factor out of it.
I agree.
Because when we had something, we played with it. There's somebody, I remember the garbage pail kid cards, you put on your back of your bike spokes.
Yeah.
Now there's probably chewed up thousands of dollars worth of profit now.
There's atom bombs. Oh yeah.
But it's like you just bought it
crazy.
You just bought it for the pure enjoyment of it, not what it's going to be worth 15 years from now. Right. So I think the mindset in the industry is maybe hardening it a little bit, because I don't see people being able to purchase something with joy. It's like you're picking something up, put it in a box, putting it in storage somewhere.
And the VPs, like these VPs of these companies are our age.
Oh yes,
they understand that. And so I think that's kind of where they feed on that a little bit, where they can turn the notch on the price up a little bit because they understand what we're doing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's absolutely. So, what up, everybody? If I'm missing anybody, T Money's in the building.
Yeah, we're trying to get through everyone. We want everyone's comments to pop up, but
appreciate you guys coming through. That's the SoCal. That's my California.
Oh, okay. Right, hey, Meeks, what's going on, Meeks?
Meeks, what up?
Yeah, like a bunch of people popping up.
I keep coming up because
I know it exactly.
I know it's I'll read them off. I know.
Yeah. There you go.
Player 420 obviously loves Earth Day. Obviously, this is an Earth Day person. GPK fam in the house.
My brother.
Welcome. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I think we're good on toy news for now. Walmart. We'll see how good Walmart is. I don't know. I've never
good rundown.
Yeah, I've never. I don't know. We'll fuck with Walmart later. But
different time.
Everybody. Obviously, there's a ton of people in here that are excited to talk to and hear from the Junk Cartel. Mike and Amber, awesome. We definitely want to thank you again for coming. We'd love to just kind of open this up now and just kind of chat. Like we sent you some questions. We have questions for you. We want to talk about things. And then we're excited to see what you think about our unboxings at the end of the show. So you can
absolutely
get to know. And hey, look, if you want to unbox something on your end, like a
I got some
like a GPK Madball pack, I'm not upset about it.
Check this out. So my GPK fam, you guys, new product this weekend. New product.
Oh,
these are from Italy.
Very cool packaging. I came downstairs and I was like, "What are these?"
Zed, thank you for saying that. I'm happy you love Macho Man, because Macho Man is. I snap into Slim Jims every night. Let's just put it that way.
Exactly. In fact, I think that's our sponsor right now, isn't it? No,
no, it's not a sponsor. Who knows? Who knows? It could be. So let me pull it up for those of you that actually missed it, and you're always on, you're always playing around on Whatnot, and you always are on the Junk Cartel, but you've never seen their logo this big.
Boom!
Look at that!
Oh.
Look at all those bricks.
Yeah,
well,
wow.
Boom!
Boom! That's a big logo right there.
That is a big one.
So obviously, a lot of people here know where to find you. They've been on there. So tell us a little bit for the people that don't know about your Whatnot channel. We have it up here on the screen for those of you that are watching. Oh look, Chet Maddox left a review.
No,
okay. You did.
Whoa,
yes,
that son of a bitch never does that.
I know.
And the 5-star.
Whoa. Good guy.
Damn, you're winning right now.
Giveaway card.
Oh yeah, Chet, we do review giveaways, so you're
gonna
probably win some. Yeah.
I'm getting it. I'm winning. But yeah, let's get into let's get into your story. What is the history of the Junk Cartel?
So the history of how this all became what it is now started probably 3.5, 4 years ago. Crazy thing. It started by watching, believe it or not, coin pushing videos. Mm-hmm. You guys know what coin pushing videos are, right? Mm-hmm. Like a little ASMR thing. So I was watching that guy, and then a few days later, he posts he does storage units as well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm following that, and then I met a guy, the Storage Legends. You guys know who the Storage Legends is at all? Guapo.
I don't know them.
So anyhow, he bought a storage unit with these banana boxes in it. Okay. And we found the craziest stuff loaded GPK boxes. Wow. Like these boxes by like the 10s, 20s, stacks of them, right?
Bring that up again real quick.
That's OS9. That's the one from Canada. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. But see, here's the thing with this particular run. Mm-hmm. These are called the attic packs. They had a little bit of moisture issue with that Canadian gum. So, but anyhow, so we do this video for Whatnot. It gets all over Whatnot. 25 some odd thousand views for it. The guy's storage unit that was, his daughter reached out to Andrew, the guy that runs storage units or the Storage Legends, right? Mm-hmm. And says, hey, I see you guys like what you found in that storage unit. If you'd like more, here's my address. So he goes over to the house. There's a hoarder house. To the top, every room full, stacked. There was a bus outside, completely full of boxes. There was a bread truck outside, completely full of boxes. A garage, floor to ceiling. You couldn't even open the door. Okay, floor to ceiling. The guy that owned this stuff, he owned a card store in Sandusky, Ohio. He owned it from like the 70s up until like the late 80s. Mm-hmm. And he took everything good from his shop and hoarded it into this house. Okay? Wow. We're talking coins. We're everything. It was so insane. Guns, knives, you name it, it was in there. Collectible toys, cars. I kind of honed in on the GPK. So fast forward a little bit. Guapo goes over there and he buys the house. Bought the whole property. Because the kids, they wanted nothing to do with it. When he showed up, they had a 40-yard dumpster out there, and they were taking these banana boxes full of silver coins and collectibles, and they were full in the garbage. Wow. So he said, stop. And then he went ahead and purchased the house. And I just kind of bumped into him organically on YouTube, and I started buying from him. We developed a pretty good relationship. And the sky's the limit. Like, it literally started with one baseball pack of cards 3.5 years ago. And now I've got probably a quarter of that guy's collection in Duluth. So
I'm just looking at the wall full.
Yeah, so like on this guy's tombstone, it read, "He who dies with the most toys wins."
Oh yeah, I've heard that saying before. That won't be on my tombstone though.
No, mine neither. But like a lot of the stuff you see behind me came from there. A lot of the older Garbage Pail Kids. So what happened was this little room that we're sitting in, it started piling up. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then Whatnot popped on, and I just kind of got in it because Guapo's like, hey, I'm taking this over to Whatnot because I used to watch his YouTube auctions. Mm-hmm. And I saw him do it. And I mean, I've been watching these for a while. So I just said, you know what? I should just give this a try, see what happens. You know, what could be the worst, right?
Yeah.
So I go on 10, I think it was like 8 to 10 shows. Nothing. I mean, no sales. It was rough, right? Tried to sell Super Bowl rings, didn't work. Tried to sell baseball cards, didn't work. So what I was doing is I'd put out a pack of baseball cards, it wouldn't sell. I'd put out a pack of hockey cards, it wouldn't sell. I'd put out a Garbage Pail Kid, it would sell immediately.
Okay.
Put out another Garbage Pail, it would sell. Baseball, no sale. No sale, no sale. Every Garbage Pail Kid item I had would sell. So right then and there, I vamped my whole collection. I moved out all the baseball, all the hockey, all everything. And now the majority of what you see around me is all Garbage Pail.
Wow.
And it's all organic. So I work full time during the week, but I do this on the weekends as a hobby. And it just turned into the community, the Garbage Pail Kid community, guys. I've never met people like this before. Honestly, they are some of the best, kind-hearted. These people will go above and beyond for their friends. I mean, it's amazing. Like, so I look forward to Saturday and Sunday. It's one of my favorite things to do is get with my GPK friends and family, because it's not really selling. I'm just showing it and they're bidding and I'm shipping it.
Exactly.
So I love finding cool stuff. I'm a treasure hunter by heart. I love finding treasures. I love finding weird things, oddball. So yeah, and then we built a base. We started doing Sundays, and now it's kind of morphed into this thing where
it's weird when we don't do it on a Sunday.
In
a routine schedule.
So, and I mean, we have such a great community with support and if you guys ever have any questions, like anybody in the GPK seller community, GPK Vinny, Plier, Legends Collectible, Vintage OG, Karma.
Well, real quick, I think you gotta hit up Vincent here. He keeps saying hey to everybody, and I don't think
that's my guy. That's my brother. That is GPK Vinny. So he's like Mecca OG. So when I started,
he's like, talk to me, guys.
Like when I first started, I was like in baseball groups I don't even know what the hell I was doing. I was in like storage unit collecting, and Nikki Nuggs, if you guys know Nikki Nuggs, some of you do, she said, you need to get connected with my friend GPK Vinny. And the sky's the limit after that. So, I mean, I got hooked up with him. He's like, hey, we like what you do. Part of the fam, kind of really welcomed me with open arms. The whole community did. And now it's just morphed into this thing where there's a ton of sellers. There was like 2 GPK sellers on Whatnot when I started.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, there was no streams ever. Ever. Now there's like 7 or 8 of them on a night.
Yeah, I've seen a lot. I don't really like. I mean, I got to be honest. I don't really like how some people sell cards on Whatnot.
Sure.
It's a little. I don't know. There gets this like distracting, like bullshitty kind of attitude of like.
Sure.
I've never liked the idea of like the break community. I don't know if you remember break.com or whatever.
Sure. Yep.
Sports cards, all that stuff. But I mean, the way that you do it is very like if I go there, like I know what I'm getting into, and I know I'm gonna see some shit that I just didn't know existed.
Yes.
Because like I didn't know like the one that I was on there. And I told you guys I got the Motley Drew card.
Nice.
And I just didn't even know that existed. I love Motley Crue. And so like I was like, oh, I need this card, and I did my typical not gonna beat me price. And so
I remember that auction. It was crazy.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, when I want something, I'm like, look, I'm willing to pay stupid money, so like let's just go. And
my boy Stevie T hooked us up with those. So shout out to Stevie. He's the one that plugged us with all that Michael Bernard stuff. I think that's great art. That art was amazing. That was the Tide Pod. We had that was the Tide Pod. Remember?
Yeah.
He's all laying on the thing, and he had the Tide Pod.
So good. Which is actually just a real life photo of a stupid kid eating his ice cream.
Right. It looks like my freaking 16-year-old.
Yeah. So in Stevie T says, yo, that's a lot of O's, Stevie. That's a ton of O's. So in terms of like just where you're at now, right? Is there anything that you sell or have that is like from a personal collection, or was it all just kind of like
Well, Bill's collection is the collection that I mostly have. So it is like a lot of the stuff. So what's cool about this is you can actually see the stuff you're buying from me because Andrew Guapo, Storage Legends, he filmed all of it.
Wow.
So everything, like he unboxed this house piece by piece. It took him over 2 years.
Wow.
So we didn't just go into it and rip it all out and bring it to his house and like start sorting. We literally once a week would do a video and he'd show all the cool stuff and then he'd stop.
Wow.
Okay. And then we'd go back into it the next week. It took him a year. He's still, I think it's finally cleared out. He's going to start renting it out for like a Legends bed and breakfast YouTube. Really cool. Like this.
That's awesome.
Storage Legends is sick. That's these guys. I mean, they're awesome. He kind of, you know, he inspired me in a lot of ways to do the reselling thing. Cause I never really, if you'd have told me I was doing this 5 years ago, I'd have told you I'm selling cardboard toys and stuff. No way.
Yeah.
So, but the community's undeniable, guys. It is. It truly is. Like you get in there and you just feel like you're at home. We goof off. Like there's nothing ever goes right, you know. So, and you just kind of go with the punches. So,
well, I know
I would say Bill's collection is the main one.
I know when we were doing our research, I will have to say that, you know, I think it's your genuineness to the people. Yeah. And it's like, you know, it does seem like it's like you're not buying from somebody that's cold or heartless and everything. It is a community. And it seems like the respect that you have for that community is equally back. So that's the one thing I admired about just watching. It was just really fun, really entertaining. And you didn't seem like somebody just wanted the money, you know?
Yeah. See, so this is how I keep it. I keep it as a hobby. Okay. This isn't my source of income. This is just a hobby. So I love going and like Chet said, I like going to Junk Cartel because I don't know what he's going to pull out next.
Exactly.
So what I kind of like doing during the work week, or you know, like get home, I'll scroll, I'll look for stuff. I'll look for weird shit. I have all kinds of contacts throughout the businesses I've been involved in the past. You know, like I have different people all over the United States. I have some people over in the UK as well. So like I can get things. And that's kind of my goal. I like to show you guys a cool product. I don't like to go broke. I don't give stuff away, but I just throw it out there. You know what I mean? And you guys do the bidding. You know, and if you don't want it, no worries. If you do, it's awesome for you. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a two-way street there. So
well, I've noticed that we in the toy community always call like a holy grail. Yeah. And it's like one of those things that just it's like when you see it, it's the most like desirable thing that you've ever seen, and it's also highly expensive. What has been the holy grail that's came through your store?
Oh, gosh.
And do you have your own?
Really wants
where would I mean, so
I need to know.
Truth be told, I'm not a turbo collector. Right?
Okay.
I'm not like the guy that makes sets. I don't do sets. I collect the cards I like. I like the Jason cards. I got 800 of them. Okay. Just the Jason guy. So I do weird stuff like that. My grail, I would say, like I've had so many come and go. Some of my Jason pieces I like. Some of the signed Jason pieces I like. But the cool thing about what we do.
Someone said you guys have a nice tumbler.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what they're referring to. It's a little gross.
Okay,
that's a little gross.
Shout out to Allie and Big C.
We don't need to be talking about people's tumblers. Okay, let's not do that stuff.
But yeah, Holy Grail. I know what you're saying by that, and mine kind of changes. To be honest with you, like right now, what I consider my best piece that I have that I love the most right now is a 1980.
Is Amber?
Well, I was like me.
Yeah, it's got to be Amber.
That seems like the Holy Grails, actually. You know?
I was just kidding.
That was a good save.
That was
a good save. Okay.
So
my second favorite thing I have right now is a 1980 Miracle on Ice jersey signed by Robert O'Neill, the guy that killed Osama bin Laden. So that's a badass jersey. I like that. But my grails come and go, and then people buy them. So like I show them off. I love them. I hold on to them. I look at them for a few months, and then I say it's time. Who wants it? And then it moves on. And then I go hunt down other crap.
So okay, what do you think is Atom Bomb with the checklist the holy grail of GPK cards?
You know, it really depends on who you ask. It really does. But yes, that's going to be your top dog. That's going to be
Series 1 Atom
your
Bomb.
glossy back. But the right guy to talk about that is Mr. GPK Vinny. He is the ambassador of all GPK information, all old school, new school. That man has every set, every box, everything you could ever know. So, that is different. My holy grail is like a Mad Mike. I like the Mad Mike card.
Okay.
So that would be my OS one holy grail. But no, the Nasty Nick is another one. That's a huge one.
Yeah, didn't they rename Nasty Nick? They did, right? To something. Oh, hold on. Let's get the.
Let's pull it up.
I think that's a cool card if you can see it.
Yeah, we can.
That has a
Bomb Boy Beam.
Yeah, here, let me take that off. So this is an African Underground GPK card.
Oh, wow.
That is the Black Atom Bomb.
That's
pretty cool card.
So rad.
It is.
You got Tops sucks on the back. They mince no words with Tops.
That's so.
No, they do not.
So good.
And then the Black Nasty Nick is another dope card.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then that's got this guy on the back wearing the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's cool, man. So yeah, the Holy Grail thing. It really varies, I guess, from collector to collector. But yeah, the Atom Bomb glossy back checklist. That's.
So now, Mike, we've been rolling through you. Let's talk to Amber for a minute.
Sure.
Have you gotten into this? Is this something that you enjoy as well? And before, do you think this was a crazy idea, or what is it in it for you?
So I actually thought it was a little crazy at first, just because like Mike said, I didn't picture us doing this 5 years ago. I didn't picture this something being like that we would be interested in. And then when he started getting involved with like Guapo and things like that, and then I was like, okay. And then like the collection started building. And I was like, oh, maybe we're a little in over our heads, But then he did a couple shows actually without me. And then once I started getting involved and like helping, then it's like become like part of me, I guess, if that makes sense. Like I said earlier, it's weird if I'm not.
Oh, thank you.
It's weird if I'm not involved on a Sunday. You know what I mean? And I kind of do, like, I'm in the streams a lot, and then but I'm also like doing the background stuff. Like I'm doing the packaging, the shipping, all of that.
She is the glue.
So I kind of like, he just like hands me stuff, and I'm kind of like his like personal assistant, if you.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And I've noticed also your rapport as well. Like, so have you gotten when you first started, were you uncomfortable on the camera, and now you kind of eased in, or what, you just never thought about, just ran through and started doing it?
Honestly, I'm kind of a nervous person just in general. I overthink. I think that's my problem. But after doing so many shows, and like Mike was saying, just the community itself, people
so welcoming.
Yeah, people have questions or anything like that. Like they're so helpful, and like they're just so supportive, and I think that goes a long way in just being part of this community. And so it's been, I don't know, it's been super cool. It's been I'm excited to see where the future takes us.
Yeah, I think the first couple shows, it was kind of like, it was new, it was different, a little nerve-wracking, but once you just get going, you get the same people in there. They're you're going back and forth with the banter. Makes it real easy. So
now you guys just do what now? Do you do any local shows or anything, or gone to any
it's weird. So we are strictly just Whatnot hobbyists. Like, this is just like the only thing I do. Like I used to do stuff on eBay, sell a little, dabbled, but there's no fun in that. Like, what's the fun of like, you sold an item, now go ship it? Like, that's not fun. I like saying, Crystal, you won this prize. It's so freaking awesome. And then we share it, and then we open it and we look at it, Yeah.
I have a question on, so I think some interesting facts. Like you go into a lot of these like Whatnot stores, right? And someone will buy something, or someone will say something like, oh, you're paying like the $8.25 for shipping or whatever. And like I've done online stores, I've done a lot of that stuff. But like where do you find, like, do you find benefits in running auctions starting at $1? Do you have certain auctions you'll say I need at least this amount for? So you started at that?
Chet, that's to unload that question.
Sure.
You have to have the right people in the room. You got to make an educated decision on what you're doing. If you're not willing to sell that product for $1, do not run it at $1. If you're new, okay. If you get a following built up and you got, oh, I know he's into that, they love it. There's like 8 people in this chat that I know are going to soak this up. Start it at $1 for them. Let them have fun with it, because they're only going to go back and forth with each other. They always end up, everybody ends up happy, but that it's tough because you have to read the room. So you have to know who you're buying, who's in the room. Because I've ran things at $1 and got $1 for them, and I'm like, wow,
like, like that hurt a little.
I can imagine.
So basically, like, starting out, Chet, what I'd recommend is a $3 start. If you're like, I run cards, so I run packs. So like a $3 start is average, because $1 sale doesn't really make sense on Whatnot if you look at the math.
Well, yeah, because you got the fees and everything.
Yep. So you're
fees
doing
and
nothing.
shipping.
Yes. So I always recommend, make your lots, do a $3 start. If you're selling items, be fair, start them under the retail value and let them go.
So what have you come across in your, obviously you have a fantastic family with everyone that's kind of showing up right now, which is great.
Sure.
And also for those of you that
see them, I can't see them.
Yeah, you can't see them.
I know, but I love you guys. Just so you know, much love.
For anyone that's just joining, we are excited to have the Junk Cartel, Amber and Mike, with us. We also, as a benefit for everybody, we have decided to pay for the subscriptions and the thumbs up, so they're all free on YouTube. Yeah, you don't have to pay for them this month and next month. Yeah, so you go get those and like those. We are doing a massive giveaway at 150 subscribers on the YouTube channel, so be on there.
It's 150,000, right?
Yeah, 150K. Yeah, we're at
150K. We're good.
Yeah,
we're giving away.
I think we're at like 125K right now. We just got to get to. Yeah,
I'm shooting for 800,000 subscribers this Saturday.
Yeah, no, we got you. Don't worry. The Chet power is real.
What's the giveaway for 800,000?
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Blackula.
There you go.
Got it.
There you go.
When you look at the Whatnot store and kind of like where you're at, in terms of just like logistics, are you a team that has like one phone like running and someone else on the computer kind of watching everything? Like what kind of give everyone a little bit inside look on that?
So like, it's right here. We got the double screen. We have the laptop with the big boy up top. So we monitor the chat here. We run the auctions from here. But then I have the phone right here on a little arm tripod. You know what I mean? So, and then I'm right where she is typically. She's right here. And then I'm kind of on the 1s and 2s. I have the mic and I have the mouse, and I'm running the auctions. I keep all my items up here, and then we just kind of filter them over. Shipping is over there. So what I would too, like another great tip for if anybody's new trying to come into Whatnot, set your shipping station up before the show. It's a big important thing. Get little boxes. See, what we do is we have like the little boxes. We have tons of them, and they're stacked up. So when you have multiple buyers, right? So you don't want to be putting them in bags, zip-locking
like little
them.
cubbies.
Yeah, so you have one buyer that has that cubby, and then you'll kind of get the vibe. But set your back end up. It's very important.
It's very much like a production line, really.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
You have to stay pretty organized when you're doing it, so that's why that's where I come into play.
Exactly.
He honestly, like, I mean, these guys are trading in the background, like, all open cards, and it's like, you guys, I don't even know what you guys, it's too much. But she always is just on it. She's back there doing her thing, and like when we end a stream, she's got half the shit already
packed and ready to go.
Half the stuff already ready to go. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. So
now who came up with the brick shipping design?
So that's another kind of organic thing. So the Junk Cartel came up. Do you guys remember the big cartel, that selling platform?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So this, you can't see it right here, but this sign says junk on it, right?
Okay.
It's a multi-color. You see the J?
I do now.
Many little things on it.
I see it. Did you point it out? It's an optical illusion.
Yeah. So
but now I see it. Yeah.
So I found that at a what were we at, a flea market or something, like 3 years ago when all this started, and I said, not the big car. We deal in junk. We're gonna be the Junk Cartel, right? So my buddy Andrew Guapo, another shout out to him. He taught me a little secret with the brick. You wrap them in black, and you can send any USPS priority box you want. So, little hack for you sellers out there.
There it is.
Now, when you guys are sending somebody, I know that mostly Whatnot handles that, but like, have you guys had any issues where like, you know, something got like somebody did the Jim Carrey from I'm trying to remember the movie where he's kicking the boxes and hacky sacking it.
Yeah.
So, like, do you guys have that happen a lot, or is it? Or you've noticed that the way you pack it, it doesn't come that way?
So we've shipped over 4,000 items this year.
Wow.
And I think I've had to like just hook people up because they lose it, you know. Like so here's the thing with me: if you buy something from me and the U.S. Post Office fucks it up, or pardon my language.
No. They do it all the time. They do it all the time.
They do it all. We had a problem with them already. So
I just try to do my best to recoup that item for the person. A lot of these collectibles you can't recoup. Like we had a button run where we opened up 1986 GPK buttons. Okay. And one of the guy's packages got stolen off his front porch.
Oh man.
So luckily I kept some extra ones, so I was able to replace that. But that's what I kind of try to do. Like I try to just make sure that the buyers, you know, get what they pay for. And even if the mail fucks up or screws up, pardon my language, I'll still take care of them 9 out of 10. So it's all about how you approach me too.
Exactly.
Like if you, hey Mike, you know, this happened and is there anything you guys can do? Absolutely, we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, so just remember that coming through the streams, that it's 100% satisfaction guarantee with us.
So now, as we're seeing a lot of your family members pop in, thank you for popping in.
Yeah.
Okay, now we don't ever say who's your favorite or something, but like who's the person that as you're selling, you know, it's like, my God, I like it. I think this person has an addictive behavior problem because they're buying way too many cards.
Well, so I have a friend that lives
other than Chet.
I have a friend that lives on a boat, and we call him OG. We call him Vintage OG. He actually works on a boat. He does tugboat or barge work down in Texas. But no, he has an itchy trigger finger. I tell you what, I think he's my number one buyer. So, but there's a lot of people that come in. Like I have a really cool friend, Funkin' Blitzed. He's an artist, so he does like things for Lunchbox Leftover, and then there's some other stuff he's doing. But he's been a really great, just bouncing ideas off of. What do you think about this for the show this week? And he's a buyer, so he gives me an honest opinion. But he's also an amazing artist. I mean, this guy, like I've met some of the coolest artists, poem writer. I mean, I've met so many cool people through this. Tugboat captains, you know. So I mean, it's so neat. But yeah, so I'd say OG. When I know OG's in the building, people are getting hyped. People are buying. Things are. It's taking it up a notch. You know what I mean?
Chet's number 2 now. I'm sure he's going to be number 2.
Oh, I got a ways to go, but
I'm gonna just be honest with you guys right now. It's everybody.
I'm sure, obviously.
It's literally, there's like probably 20 of them.
Yeah.
And I can list them quick. I mean, I know them all, but those people are always there. And I try to just show them as much love as I can. They're always there.
If you want to, you can shout them out right now.
Yeah, so Funkin' Blitz, GPK Vinny, Plier 420, Legends Collectible, Crystal Lord, Carmelots,
Legends Collectible,
Foosh, Memory Market, Rocket Boy, Shags, Chet. Who else do we got? Big Daddy Yum Yum, and then we got Big C's Break, Stevie T, of course. I can't forget about the legend Stevie T. So like, it's just a huge. It's Casey's Cards, J Bar. It just it goes on and on. Checks, can't forget about Checks, Mark. Can't forget about Checks. We have a homie Checks, Mark. He comes in. He is such a fun guy. We have tons of banter back and forth. So when that guy's in the room, it's always a little bit more spicy.
There you go.
So, yeah, it's fun.
Stevie T.
Stevie T said OG will buy anything if it's in the right thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
So now,
Jason and Holly. Oh
there
my God.
So, Jason, you almost forgot.
With the shout outs, I knew I was going to forget. There's so many guys. Busy B. How did we forget Busy? So there's so many.
That's why we wanted you guys to shout them out. Give them out.
We love you guys for letting us do that too.
Like, oh no, we definitely want to have them here.
We're just we're put in the corner of whatnot. We're in the dark little corner. We're GPK. We're the very last category. You know what I mean? We're just that little dark corner over there, and Chet found us.
But you shine bright though. You shine bright. So that works. This dark corner shines bright. That works. So now, how come we don't have any Junk Cartel like T-shirts or anything else?
We do. So we do. So she actually does T-shirts too. So she makes T-shirts. Good. We made a bunch of them. They sold out right away. I just haven't. I told her we've been talking. So this is a good segue.
Yes.
To
I also work a full-time job as well.
Yeah. So we are going to be putting
being with him isn't a full-time job already. So it's like 3 full-time jobs.
Wow. We are actually looking into some new T-shirts. We're going to do new stickers.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking like some card sleeves, like. So we got a couple of really cool things in the works too that we're working on. New boxes. I'm looking at potentially getting into some of my local stores with our mystery boxes.
Oh, okay.
So I've had a couple of the store owners actually watch the show and kind of reach out to me and say, hey, what do you think about putting the Junk Cartel bricks up in the mall? So I want to be ready though for that. So I want the boxes to be correct. I want everything to kind of be already here when I make that decision. I don't want to be backpedaling. So. But yeah, so there's
lucky for you, I found you in a dark corner. But as just a side note, I have produced my own board game that's sold worldwide. So if you need help on production things,
chat, I'm gonna be bugging you.
I definitely do that. I'm not just really fucking good looking. I have brains, and so that's But seriously, I'm happy to lean in and help on that, and,
Thanks,
and whatever we can. Because that is definitely like a big thing. I think that's fantastic. I think you guys have something with that. There's so much you can play on the brain. That's it's good.
And I almost tell you, like I said again, all the members of the crew we'll have our Junk Cartel hats on, and we'll have T-shirts. Send it, we'll promote it every week, brother.
Well, the thing, so here's the deal moving forward, boys. You guys want to do a weekly little junk-in checkout? We can do this once every other week. We can
you know what?
Maybe we could do a guest star with Vinny one of these weeks and ask him some real insider questions.
We would definitely love to have you on as a permanent fixture every now and then. Pop in once a week.
I think it'd be a ball.
Yeah, we'd be great to have you on.
When you guys start going live, we'll be able to, come bless you guys right back. So.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, we're working on that. We would love to have you guys kind of over on our the Shadow Crew podcast. It's a little bit more in the realm of where we're at. This one is just one that we were able to get you on sooner. But it's just it's Mr. Storm, myself, Chris, Dr. Brentley. I think you said you watched a few of those.
And
that's just one that would be actually pretty ideal for us to be able to do like a check-in like that, because it's what you guys are doing with a lot of people don't understand, like the whole realm when Garbage Pail Kids came out, and you had Cabbage Patch Kids, Garbage Pail Kids, you had like all these weird mad balls, like everything happening, like it's actually like a culture driver.
Exactly.
And so to see just kind of like the intensity of like people wanting like GPK stuff back, and like and you have all of this, like I told you guys off camera, like I saw a stream, and this guy had this My Pet Monster from like '86 that looked like no one had touched it. And I got into the stream, and apparently someone was in there, and he was like one of the guys that goes in and tries to buy things but doesn't have money. So they just ran it again. And I was like, well, I'm getting that. So I think that there's this whole thing that's happening right now with like the toy movement, and GPK is especially, and it's people are sleeping on it. I'm gonna be honest, like people are sleeping on it, and it's only a matter of time before everything behind you turns into just gold.
Yeah, it is like, and so even over the last like year and a half, I've seen it kind of chat like it has literally, the boxes I was buying last year for 100 are now 200. The boxes I was buying last year for 300 are now 600. It's happening. And you know, the root of the cause for those boxes going up, you know what it is? It's us. We're opening them. We're opening tons of product. We're opening tons of old product. So the more we open, the rarer those other ones get, and the more valuable they become, the less they are. So I mean, when I do these breaks, I don't really do breaks, but when I open packs for people, we're opening up 1986 packs.
Yeah,
they don't.
Does anyone, when you open up those packs, does anyone tell you to eat the gum?
They have. I don't do that personally, but a lot of the crew does. So like,
feel free to send the gum my way. I'll eat it live on camera.
Will you? Oh, bro, I got you.
We're gonna
done.
I will. You know what we'll do? You know what we're gonna do is we'll do this. Is that when you join us on the other podcast, I'll eat whatever gum you sent the week prior, and we'll announce what box it was. Yeah. Whatever box it was from, I'll chew it and I'll tell you if it's gross or not.
And we'll probably have to fly Dr. Brentley out to you.
Yeah,
just because of just in case.
You're on to something there, Alex. I think that might be a good move. So
it might.
The gum that comes out of the Canadian packs are.
I'll chew it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We gotta move forward a little bit. I know we have two things we need to, or we have a few things we need to unbox from the toy perspective.
Oh, nice. Let's
I want to be respectful of everyone's time as well. But any final thoughts? Again, I really appreciate this time. It's fantastic. I love having you guys on, and hell, I mean, look, we got like probably another segment happening where.
Well, also too, Chet, make sure we're mentioning what days and what times does the Junk Cartel actually stream. So everybody out there, if there's any of our people out there.
So basically, we're a weekend. We're the weekend riders. We're there every Saturday or every Sunday for sure at 11:11. That's my time slot.
Wow.
It's 11:11 Sunday morning. We do the bricks. So like this is typically my Sunday run is the bricks. That's what they look like. So
wow, that's cool.
We do those for they're like between $40 to $60. So every Sunday you can catch me no matter what. Saturdays they can vary between like 11 to like 1 p.m. but I'm typically on somewhere. So definitely on the weekends, check out the Junk Cartel on Whatnot. Sunday 11:11 a.m. Central Time. And that is the bricks. Look out for them pre-sale. People buy them pre-sale. They're usually sold out before the show starts. So if you want your brick, Chet, you got to buy it on Wednesday or Thursday. Stick around for the show. Boom.
And what we'll do is if you slide that information over, we'll throw it up on our Instagram, which is at the Shallow Nose Network. So we'll make sure we put that up because, again, we want people to come over, see your lives, and experience the actual joy that you bring to everybody else.
I mean, it's fun. Everybody's smiling from ear to ear. It's just it's a ball. So
I will be tuning in this weekend as
well.
Dude,
I'm looking forward to seeing you, Alex. You better tell me when you come in. Make sure you.
Oh, don't worry, my name's on there. You'll see it. But also, I might have to do the Black Eagle card, man. I might have to. It's calling my name.
Weekend.
I know. That's what I said. I'm excited to tune in now.
Well, great. So real quick, we're gonna get into we always unbox something on this show because it is about toys and our childhoods, and it's whether or not it's like current toys, old toys. This series actually came up because I have been purchasing a lot of M.A.S.K toys, not Jim Carrey, but the actual Kenner M.A.S.K toys. I have been spending, and it's been a problem. And so we were supposed to get them. And I have them, and I'm trying to decide if I want to actually show that, or if I'm more excited about. I have really two things I want to show, and then maybe next week I'll actually show because I have them all displayed. But before we do that, Mr. Storm, I was on Whatnot, surprisingly,
of course,
and it was a GI Joe stream.
All right,
and you
piqued my curiosity,
and you, my friend, came to mind because I saw this complete and I didn't know if you had it or not. I figured you didn't. So I bought you this.
Oh wow, man!
Oh.
Wow. This is the Conquest. Wow.
Yeah, this is the Conquest.
The Conquest.
Wow.
Little known
that's
fact.
great condition.
Yeah, it's good condition.
Wow.
Stickers are all great.
Yeah.
The landing gear works.
Wow.
And I do have all of the accessories. The window's still open. You might need to clean it a little bit, but that'll hold the GI Joe.
That's the first thing missing on those is that window.
Yes,
it literally is. And this is like
that's a nice store.
Yeah, fantastic. Shout out to the Retro Exchange on Whatnot, because that's where I got that.
Yeah. Been there.
And yeah.
Well, that's good. I've already cleaned room up on the shelf over there, so
there you go.
I'll put it right on top there.
All right.
I got you, brother.
In my mask and Mr. Storm, you only know I got this, but you do not know the condition.
No, I wouldn't see the condition on it, man.
I recently acquired probably one of the cleanest M.A.S.K Rhino vehicles ever that I've ever seen. Complete, 100% complete. Everything works. And I was like, I really need the box, and I haven't been able to find the box. And so I went on to the dreaded bay, and and
that's a curse word here, man.
Yeah. So I went on eBay and I found this box, and it came with all of the instructions, the mini comic, everything. But I want you to see this fucking box because it literally looks like they took it off the fucking shelf.
Just a minty crispy.
Wow.
Oh no, man. Wow. From 1985, 86. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Trying to find those
it's got the retail tag on it too.
Yep, it's still got the shine on it.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
What store?
Yeah.
This was a private seller on eBay.
Or did it come from KB though, or what? What was the store label?
There you go.
I don't think I know that story.
I've never heard that story.
Like,
this would have been
Toys R Us, KB, you know.
Like, this would have been minty fresh if it was KB Toy Store.
Oh man!
But the fact that this was $24.99.
Oh my goodness!
And it had the toy in it, and I paid what I paid for the box. I'm a little upset.
Well,
but,
if you had a DeLorean, you could go back in time and actually save yourself money.
So we had a question for you about your Holy Grail. Okay, and in the toy world, there is a Holy Grail on TMNT, and there's a few of them. But the one that's the Holy Grail that I have been chasing for years, I finally acquired.
Bugged me the entire month.
No way. Are we gonna unbox this right now?
I'm not. It's been unboxed for years.
Well, but you're gonna reveal.
I'm gonna reveal it right now. Wow. So
let's do it.
I bought this, and I'm not gonna say how much I paid for it. That's gonna be my internal thing. Just know that I paid for it. I have a buddy
that collects those, so I know what kind of money goes into those damn things.
All right, so you could just do a quick Google search to find one of these. But I have acquired Scratch the Cat.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And just know that he called me at 3:00 in the morning to tell me that he did this.
So now, Chet, is that your Holy Grail or is that the Holy Grail?
So this is pretty much the Holy Grail for TMNT, but it is also my Holy Grail.
Okay, and your wow, that's a double whammy.
So this is everything works. The only thing I don't have is his accessories. I'm on the hunt for those right now.
So what makes that one so? What's the big fuss?
Because he was in that Paula Abdul video, Opposite Attracts.
Yeah,
no, that's not that cat.
No, that's not that cat. No. Okay, so a little history.
You're too funny. You're too funny.
So he was in. So this Playmates had released it, and he was in the cartoon for a short amount of time.
Okay, but
people didn't really buy him. Like it was just kind of like one of those things. This came out where there was also the giraffe, the basketball giraffe. He's hard to get as well. There's Hotspot, which is a firefighter, and it's a dog. That one's hard to get. But Scratch the Cat was so rare that they stopped making it even when you could get it. And so a lot of collectors realized that they weren't making it, and they, at the time in like 93, I think it was, they went and they just bought them all up. But then everyone bought them, and then they, you know, ended up in people's collections and threw them away. I've been searching for one of these for a very long time. And there's some people that have them that are like astronomical. There's a guy that I think I have a conversation with every time on his last offer to me for one that was on card graded. No, I don't even know if it's graded. It's just on card. He just offered me yesterday like $6,700 for like on card, and I was like, man, you got to come down a little bit lower on that, but we're getting closer. we are getting closer to talking right now.
If you're getting closer to talking, Chet, you really have a problem.
Yeah. Well, he even called me up saying like, lying. How much can my kidney get in Mexico? I'm like, wait a minute, brother, what are we talking about here? Because I got this. That. Yeah. I got two of them.
Yeah, so that is my holy grail. I got it. It is probably the most nerve-wracking time I've ever spent because that shit was shipped USPS, and I was like, if it's lost,
oh no,
if it's lost, I'm in trouble. Chris says I need an intervention. And hey, look, he's got for those of you
Pixel Plastics indeed.
Yeah, for those of you that are watching,
is that the new? Is that?
Yeah, Pixels Plastic Inc. is actually the name of the Whatnot shop as well.
Beautiful.
And Chris here and I have a problem on Whatnot, and so the shop will be. We're working on the shop right now, but that's going to come on. But
I'm also working on the intervention specialist that'll come through and talk to them about
I could probably throw like a reseller box too, like together for you of like old toys and shit like that too.
Wow.
So if you ever need anything, like I've got a ton of sealed product and I don't sell toys, and I've got tons of them.
Yeah,
so we might have to figure something out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll work. I mean, I'm in Georgia. My sister's in Ohio, so there's always finding cards that no one uses. I'll send you packs of GPK cards.
Right.
I told you. I talked to my sister, and I was telling her about your shop, and I told you she walked over and pulled a folder out that had all Series 1 and Series 2 duplicates, and I was like, what?
Well,
and she has.
Like old micro machines, the freaking
yeah,
we got all sorts of crazy stuff. I know I have no idea where the camera is, so when I show things,
I know
you're fine.
I'm so far off, but so we'll have to I'll have to show you some product, and because I don't sell that stuff, period. I just collect it. So I'm kind of done collecting it. So
I'd like to let someone else collect it.
I'd like to let someone else thumb through it for the next 2 years. So Chet, you might be the guy.
Oh, he's definitely the guy.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm there.
Right on, man.
Well, anything else, Mr. Storm?
No, other than hey, thank you for our guests. It was again, it's just amazing that you guys pop on. I will definitely be on Saturday, Sunday.
Thank you.
You know, if you start doing it every damn day of the week, we'll just be on. But this is the kind of interaction that we love to have because, again, too many times people think it's about toxicity and everything. Hey, we can all get along. We can all show our examples, all be kind to one another. That's what a good community is about.
Yes.
You obviously have a great one. We have a great one as well.
Yes.
But just
I'd like to formally welcome both of you, Chet.
Yes.
And Alex to our Whatnot family. So you guys are all my family in the chat, guys. When you see these guys, give them some love, show them some support. If they have questions, my mods in my chat are the fucking best. Pardon my language. But like they'll take care of you guys. Ever have any questions, Alex? Like if you're kind of newer to the GPK, feel free to ask the people in the chat. They will. They love telling and helping. So just ask away about stuff. And I know Chet kind of knows a little bit ones and twos. So, but yeah, definitely, it's great community, and I couldn't be more proud to be a part of it. And it's something that's snowballed into one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of.
Well, we're definitely going to have you guys back on. Probably make you guys a little bit of regulars every now and then to pop in. So
we're down.
What your store's doing, see how well, and then also tell us all things about GPK because again, my education level went up just doing the research through the week. And I know Chet's like the master of this. So
this weekend we're doing a really cool thing on Saturday. We're doing a sketch show. So we're going to be doing live GPK artist sketches along with some other sketches. So like we're going to highlight a couple of really, really cool artists that are, if you guys want some of these guys' stuff, now is the time, because the next time you see their stuff, it's going to be in tops type shit.
Awesome.
Wow.
Sorry, pardon my language again.
No,
you're good. There's no pardoning language here. I got a worse mouth.
Yeah, this is how you get these items before they go. Like this is so a very cool auction. We're gonna be running a bunch of the GPK foreign American. We got autos, like I got Jeff Foxworthy autos going this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, that's like I might be there.
There's another that's that Brett Vett. That one's signed by that Robert O'Neill, the guy that did Osama. That's it.
Wow.
Put all those in my box.
All kinds of stuff. All kinds of crazy stuff. That Osama card's gonna run at $100 starting bid.
I'm sure it's gonna go way more than that. Way more than that. That's an American.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry about what that's gonna sell for.
I'm ramping Chet up right now. Look at Chet. He's starting to see.
You had some GPK mad balls on there.
We got those coming too, so it's gonna be crazy on Saturday.
Yeah, don't even worry about shipping. He'll just fly to you.
Yeah,
on my way.
You'd be like, I gotta take that. Have like a.
I'm just gonna show up to your.
You just put it in the case, and
I'll just show up to your place, and then my hands will just come into the camera and do all that.
I gotta show one thing out before we get out of here, guys.
Yeah, sure.
This is gonna be one of the featured artists this weekend, guys. So this guy did a personal. I'm a big hockey fan. We're from Minnesota. We grew up playing hockey. My grail is the 1980 Miracle on Ice jersey. So I talked to this artist and I said, hey, I want to mix two of my favorite things, GPK with hockey. And I love Wayne Gretzky. I've got some of his older stuff. So he came up with this concept. The name of this is called Payne Gretzky. Check this out. This is a garbage pail version of Wayne Gretzky, and he is wearing a Junk Cartel jersey.
Oh, wow. A little higher. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah. And I know that's what it is. Edmonton Oilers, kind of like a throwback. Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That's good. Yeah,
so he's going to be out. This thing glows in the dark too. It's wild.
Wow.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Dude, these guys blow my freaking mind out of the water every single week with these sketches, guys. I got a new one coming in from Radford on Saturday. I don't know what it is. He said it's going to be a live unboxing. So I'm going to actually have a live unboxing sketch marathon. It's going to be nuts.
So like The Simpsons, either, be there or be dead or in jail. But don't miss Junk Cartel Saturday.
Don't be L7.
Well, there's that. That's how this fucking ends.
My dude.
Yeah, we definitely want to thank you again for being here.
Thank you guys. Much love.
For everyone that is on here, we have another show that goes live on Fridays at the same time, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and that is with the entire crew. So you'll be on there. We do a retro rewind club as well, but those are pre-recorded, and we get a little bit more into retro toys on that. Awesome. And some more exciting news happening, but this has been a very fun and exciting night, and I appreciate having you.
Yes.
I agree.
So we're gonna bounce. You two stay around. We're gonna bounce. Let everyone kind of see the intro. We want to thank everybody again for interacting. Loved all the chats. If you did not subscribe, please subscribe. It's free this month and next month, but we're gonna start charging after that. I think $100 a subscription. And we do giveaways all the time. And like we said, if you have something to say and you want to say it on camera, join us live. And spout out your knowledge, because
everybody that was on the show today from Whatnot Family, if you tell me you were on this show, you're getting free packs.
Wow.
Oh, dang. Look at that. Look at that. Dang.
Well, Chet and I was on the show.
Nailed it. Yeah. But we want to thank you again, Mr. Storm. Any final thoughts?
Thank you, Storm.
Hey, thanks for coming on. Everybody have a blessed week. See us on Friday. The rest of the sane members of the crew are on Friday.
Amen.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you guys for having us. It was a wonderful night.
Stick around. We're going to run into the intro of the extra.
Cool.